going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In my last video, I told you quite possibly it would be my last NBA picks video of the year, but the old NBA, the potential for a Game 7, a standalone Sunday night game that would probably do numbers. Yeah, they just couldn't pass it up, man. I think they pulled one of those, hey, Oklahoma City Thunder, just give like 50-60%. Let's make sure we get this thing this Sunday. We're going to do numbers. I'm half kidding. Maybe I'm just quarter kidding. I'm actually pretty serious. I think that makes a pretty good resume builder for those that do think sports are rigged. I mean, that's crazy, guys. That's crazy. That really did look a little bit fishy to me, and I'll just go ahead and leave that at that. I'm going to do two videos for you guys here on Game 7 of the finals. We've been cashing the whole way, so I want to benefit you guys as much as I can. So today's video is going to be early leans. Okay, I'm recording this video the very next morning after Game 6. It's currently Friday morning, about 9 a.m. Eastern. So maybe the lines change. Maybe we get more information. Maybe somebody breaks their ankle in their personal life, and we have a new update before tip-off. Two videos, guys. Today's video, I'm going to give you my early leans just based on gut feeling on both the spread and the total. Hopefully you appreciate it. Again, I give out daily picks here on my channel. Make sure you are subscribed. Drop a like on the video as well. If you guys get this video to 500 likes, I'll be sure to do both the spread and the total for the next video as well, which will be much closer to tip-off and which will most likely have different lines than we're having at today's recording. But yeah, guys, before we jump into this Game 7 and kind of talk about it a little bit, here's updated numbers. We are started, man. We are off to the races. MLB, yeah, it's been a little behind the eight ball, just like last year, just like the year prior. I think I just started what could be a 1 month massive run. You saw me do it all last year, all summer long, going on those big 30-5 type runs in the MLB. My last 2 days betting baseball, I'm 4-1. We could have been a perfect 3-0 yesterday, but I had a little parlay. Yankees money line, Thunder money line, which got knocked out by NBA, so couldn't get that extra baseball pick in there. 4-1 over the last 2 days. I'm dialed in. I'm getting ready to rock and roll. How big is this run going to be? Who knows? We could cash the whole rest of the year, just kind of like I did in the NBA. But I'm still on a 53-26 NBA run, 76-53, one tie in the mix, up over 21 units of profit. Sensational stuff, guys. I don't bet regular season NBA, so up 21.5 units is just in the postseason. I've made well over 100 bets. We're absolutely cooking. Get on the text list, guys. Going to be some great baseball here as we lead up to tip-off on Sunday. Again, 4-1 the last 2 days in baseball. This is the very start of what I think is a massive 2, 3, 1 month run. It's going to be epic stuff, man. Join the text list right now. A lot of people, they see a couple losing days in the mix. They get frustrated and they cancel their subscription. You stand no chance to ever make a profit. We all don't win every day. We all don't win every single week, every single year. Nobody's winning 52 weeks a year. We had a little bit of tough baseball run, man. This next heater, watch. It'll get us all the way out of the red, back in profit, and then some. I feel great about baseball, man. We've just had some tough beats. Some pitchers with double-digit ERA looking like a Cy Young candidate. Stuff like that, man. I'm not worried about it. Let's absolutely keep crushing in baseball. Get on the text list, dancepicks.net. We're absolutely going to go massive in Game 7 as well for the NBA Finals. Now that we are to the Game 7 and there's no potential for more games or something, there won't be outside influence. It will be a fair contest, and I think it presents a great opportunity. I'll leave it at that. Let me go ahead and bring up Outlier Sports, and we'll talk about this game briefly. Like I said, I got another video coming, guys. So let's just start with this. Let's go down and let's look at early. I'm talking early public betting information. Do not take this too seriously. But right now, with a spread of 8.5 points, it is looking like potentially a public underdog in the making. Look, they just killed him. They just absolutely destroyed the Thunder. It's a Game 7. Halliburton looks fine. That was just a total fishy story. Maybe an excuse for playing bad. He's like 100%. Maybe he's even better. Okay. 215.5's the total, 8.5's the spread. Let's get back to before I jump to the total here. Look, I gotta lean the Thunder. They're better in just about every category. In my opinion, Game 6 had outside influence. Game 7, too big of a stage, a potential for all sorts of things that benefit the NBA for them to pass that up. I'm not saying sports are rigged. I'm not going to come out here crying and say that is what happened there. But it certainly looked that way. So I'm going to go ahead and for right now, I would have to lean the Thunder. They've covered 8.5 at home multiple times. If this game does not have outside influence, if it's fair and square, maybe it takes some free throws at the end. I'm a little bit worried about, just the pressure of the game. And maybe this thing does come down to the wire. Maybe the Thunder only win by like 2 or 3 points. But I do like the Thunder to win the game. And right now on 8.5, just gut feeling early and early money splits and just kind of how crazy lopsided these games have been back and forth. I think I'd have to lay the big number with the Thunder. Again, if they're only up like 4 or 5 and then the Pacers have to foul at the end, SGA, he makes his free throws at a good rate, especially in those crunch times at the end of games. That could get us over that number. But at the same time, maybe the Thunder have a big, comfortable lead at halftime, and the Pacers just chip away and chip away. And then the Thunder get a little tight, and they know all they have to do is win. There's no extra trophy for winning by margin. So maybe they do just kind of, milk what they have for a lead to get to the victory line, and they don't cover a big number and they only win by 4 or 5 points. It's possible. It's possible. I'll be looking at this game much further. I'll be going back into some data for this one. This is a big game. I'm putting some solid effort into this contest. You guys see my record on the screen. I'm absolutely cooking in NBA. I have some decent feelings about this game. Team totals, first quarter bets, first half bets, and some same game parlays, I do think is where the value is in this game, not just straight up just betting the spread and the total. But for an early lean, early on, I'll go ahead and lay 8.5 with the Thunder if I had to bet it right now. In terms of the total, interesting. Quite a bit of bets on the over. Not too bad. 215.5. It looks low. It looks low. It looks too low. Yeah, I mean, look, I guess I'll go against the public on the spread early, but I think I'm just going to join the masses here. 215. I mean, what are we doing? The Oklahoma City, I believe, had zero offense in the last game just because it's crazy. The crowd was crazy. The effort from the Pacers at home was as high as it could possibly be. Back home, role players should do better. The Pacers, they're going to run at a fast pace regardless. The only way they can win, run and gun, knock down those 3-pointers. The only way it stays under is if like the Pacers struggle, in my opinion. I don't see the Thunder having back-to-back games where the offense is just like, in a different universe or whatever in Dream World. I got to go over 215.5. I got to lay the points with the home favorite. That's the way I would look. Early leans, guys. Early. I'm going to dig into this game much more. We are going to dig up a whole bunch of props. They're already loaded here in the Outlier software. Look at all the props. Absolutely fantastic. Big sample size. 100%, 80%, 90% hit rates. We'll go over all that in a game closer to tip off. So again, guys, early leans. Definitely hit that subscribe button. Jump on my text list. I bet we're going to crush baseball between now Friday and tip-off Sunday to give you guys a little extra boost in your wallet. I remain one of the best in the business. Every sport, every year, deep in profit. We got one more game at NBA. Maybe we add some sugar on top. Regardless, another sport, another year, deep in profit. We had a really tough second round there in the playoffs. And I brought everyone back from the depths of being down double-digit units up over 21 units right now. That's spectacular stuff, and that's why you stay on my text list through the lows, through the highs, long-term. Copy those texts. I profit every sport, every year. This is not up for debate. You guys see it here every day on my YouTube channel, fully documented. I'll see you in the next video.